This is a revolution.
I am the demo god.
All elite.
Freshly squeezed is settled.
I want a match that is
wonderful.
John Silver fucked this up.
Paradigm shift.
You wanna kick my friend in his dick?
It's the FTW World Championship.
Bubbly. All right, Kenny's got to be cool, right?
The All Elite best tag team division in the world.
Not the Dippin' Dots! The damn Dippin' Dots didn't do anything to anybody!
Also, wait, timeout. Shouldn't it be NXT 3.0? Because NXT, like the first one, was like the game show.
Right.
They never rebranded.
At this point, they should just go back to the game show.
Right. I'm with you. 100%. 100%. All right. We already kind of started. Let's start.
Let's do it.
We could do an official thing. Hi. Hey, welcome to AEH. My name is Brian with Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. Hello, MJ. MJ is also on the show. Hello, MJ. Say hi. That's not saying hi.
I'm not
Say hi, MJ.
We're 10 minutes in.
Say hi,
Well,
MJ.
sort of. Say hi, MJ. We can't start until you say hi, MJ.
Yeah.
MJ, say hi, MJ.
I'm not talking to you. Say hi.
Nope.
You just talked, so therefore, hi.
Just say hi.
Dude, hi, my wonderful viewers.
There
and
we
my,
go. Thank you.
Shout out to my live chat, baby. Y'all doing it big. We're doing it big, man. We're doing it big.
And of course, rounding out the lineup, we've got Kyle. Hello, Kyle. How are you? Say hi.
Hello,
You can also say
hello.
hi. You don't have to say hi.
Hi.
You can. He did. See? He said hi.
How come
Why
I
couldn't
had
you say
to,
hi?
but he could? But you said he didn't
because
have to.
Because I had to I knew it was going to be like a problem with you. I knew it was going to have to be like a whole big thing, and I knew. Oh, see, Kyle.
You know what?
What?
Problems. That's going to be a key word for this segment. Problems. Which
Problems?
AEW
Why?
still has. AEW still has these problems.
Do they?
What problems?
What problems?
What
I'm
problems?
going to address the Darby problem.
The Darby.
What's the
problem.
Darby problem?
Oh,
We need to
it's
talk
both
about
of
this
you did
before
it at
the
the
air.
same time. Both of you said it at the same time, and it was perfect.
Uh-oh.
Okay. The Darby problem is, listen,
Hmm.
we're talking about his uncle dying, right?
Okay.
We're talking about all the nasty things MJF said. But yet,
Right.
this dude, I didn't see the emotion. It felt like it was a video game, and you're pressing A to the next context.
Was it this week or was it last week?
It was this-
where MJF. I think it was last week. MJF said he looked like a school shooter. I was like, "What the
Oh my
fuck?"
god. Jesus.
Dude, MJF is great. He can get away with
Yeah.
anything.
He really.
Wait,
can.
but so wait. What?
Hey,
I'm still confused.
whoa,
Oh, you're not
whoa,
finished
I'm
yet.
done,
Okay.
I'm not finished.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
now we have this match against Nick Camarado.
Yep.
This dude is a hot commodity in this fucking business. Above all, the
Yep.
dude has a gimmick that he can pull off. That's a gimmick that you could use in the fucking 90s and 80s.
That's true.
That's
But
rare
he's
these
also-
days.
Okay.
That's rare these days. The Dustin Rhodes smashed a chair over his head, and the dude just went, "Rah!"
Raw. Yeah.
Let's put that out there. All right.
Mhm.
Okay.
The American Dream's son, Dustin Rhodes, has had. Have you seen that match? Have you seen the match between those two?
It was a match.
Okay,
Wearing the shirt.
but then we're gonna have Darby
Darby.
Mhm.
do a 3
Darby
count. I'm not even gonna say not even 15 seconds when the commercial comes back. We see Darby 3 count him.
So
Yeah. Darby won
So-
the match.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
win the match for the 3
can you tell me what the problem is here? Can you
What's the
can
problem?
you see my point? I'm trying to get here.
what? The size differential? Are you going back to that?
No. I'm not mad that Darby won.
Okay.
I'm mad at that match was not a test for Darby. As much as they're showing it out to be. To get a 3 count, not even 15 seconds back from a commercial picture-in-picture.
Well, to be honest, Nick is part of the factory, the team that Cody.
But it's not believable for
himself.
Darby to beat him in under
So-
fucking 6 minutes.
And since
It's not
Darby
believable.
beat Cody, and Cody single-handedly beat that entire team.
Right.
I don't really
Cody's
see
Yeah,
never
that was-
faced Nick.
Say it again, MJ.
Cody's never faced Camarado, ever.
Did he not?
No.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure Cody beat everybody on
The only thing he did was 99 Crusher, fucking... You need to stop using that move, for sure.
Does he?
But I'm just saying, it just bothered me, but that match wasn't a test for Darby.
Let's see. Now I'm trying to see if they.
My only issue was the fact that we've heard this Darby story like 100 fucking times.
Million, yeah.
And he keeps repeating it, and he says it in the same way. It's like he's literally reading off of a script.
That's what I'm saying. The emotion is not there. It's not.
He's like,
That's weird though, because I feel like Darby is
car crash after being drunk. So, 50% of me is dead inside.
That's why I paint my
I don't.
face.
Yeah, I don't trust. 50% of me doesn't trust people. It's just dead inside. It's like, okay.
I see what you guys are saying, but I don't know, man. I mean, that is a pretty big like part of his gimmick, though. Like, it would be weird for him not to say the reason why he paints his face and like the whole story.
But but it was the way he delivered it.
But
Gotcha.
the way he delivered it, and the way that we've heard this same story over and over and over.
I'll put it this way: if he can show the emotion in his promos he shows in the ring,
right?
I'd be.
That's
fine
what I was
with
going to
it.
say, right? Because he's one of those guys that usually translates like his in-ring stuff. Always gets the crowd fucking off.
When I'm hearing him, just like Kyle said, Uncle died. That happened.
My uncle died.
MJF.
You're an asshole, MJF.
And what also bothered me with him is that Sting wasn't with him when he got beat up by the Pinnacle.
Right. Yeah, where was Sting? Where the fuck was Sting?
What
do you think he was doing? Filming commercials? Pizza commercials?
Probably on Sammy's vlog.
Commercials?
Well, what is Sting doing?
Where is Sting? What the fuck? Yeah, what
is Sting?
I thought we were going to be getting a Darby match.
Well,
Darby and Sting.
That's what I thought was heading towards.
It's coming.
Right.
When he put out like a milk carton with like, where's missing?
Right. Where is?
Sting?
Have you seen this man? Have you seen Steve Borden?
Yeah.
Real name?
Oh, he sure is Steve Borden, because according to
that's true.
Jumping Jeff Farmer.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I looked in that guy's eyes. That was Jeff Farmer.
Speaking of actually MJF and Darby and whatnot, this is something that was kind of rattling in my brain before we were recording. And I don't know I'm sure you guys have seen it, but AEW released a t-shirt with, it says the 4 pillars of all elite wrestling. Have you guys seen it yet?
Yeah, it's what
I don't agree with it.
It's the thing that MJF said last week.
Right.
That him, Darby, Sami, and Jungle Boy were the 4 pillars.
Right. And Sami, Darby, right. So I guess I just want to kind of get your guys' opinion on it.
I agree.
So Kyle, you agree with, you said you think those 4 are the guys?
Those 4
you
are
don't
the
think
fucking future of AEW. Well, they were the future of AEW when AEW first started. Now I think you put Dante Martin in there.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Why are we not putting Hangman? Why are we not putting Hangman in these pillars?
Well,
Kyle?
because this is more like younger people.
Right.
No,
and like
pillars.
the future of the company.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Hangman is more like now.
Why don't we just say
Yeah.
he's a pillar?
He is, but he's more.
But he's not
current.
gonna
Omega
be around
pillar.
as long as the other.
Omega is a pillar as bad as we want to fucking admit it.
But that's not what it's for. It's like the future talent.
Right, because Kenny's already a star right now.
I will laugh if one of them leaves soon.
Goes to WWE or
no.
Goes to Ring Ka King.
I believe that.
I knew that was going to get you laugh.
Who? This is what I believe. I believe that there's going to be a new trend where people do leave AEW, but they don't go to WWE. They go somewhere else.
Where
could they go, though?
See what I'm saying? They could, New Japan, MLW, they're in partnership. You know what AEW should probably do, which would be very great? I know to be stealing from New Japan, but it'd be great for America. Excursions.
Yeah. Send their guys over.
Have these people that you think are bland Darby and just send them somewhere else and just see if they can sprout a new character. There we go. Darby can come back with
Ring Ka King. There we go. There's another.
There we go. Ring Ka King. Fucking that's what Jeff Jarrett's promotion, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe Darby can go to AEW, can go to WWE and paint the other half of his face instead. Be different. Ooh.
I like that. Something new, something fresh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just thinking about the whole pillar thing, and I was like, those.
Wow.
I mean, I guess you can't be. You're not wrong about the 4 of them, and I don't know who else you could put in.
Yeah. But I
MJ was
think
right. I mean, kind of hanging
behind
but
them,
really.
there's so much other new guys that are doing it. Like I said, Dante Martin, he easily got over by himself, and
Right.
now he's
Now,
having some of the best.
If you
matches.
put Pillars of Promo up there, I'd snag Jungle Boy off of that.
I'd snag CM Punk.
No, I'm just
Eddie Kingston.
that's
Right.
real criticism. Jungle Boy needs to work on his promos.
Oh yeah,
He does.
He's been in the
Did he even?
jungle.
He never had to talk. I think that was like never part of his
He,
gimmick. I
he's,
think.
he's had to.
I mean, like
This guy was
recently.
an actor,
maybe.
for Christ's sake.
But also, he's with Anna Jay, okay? So he don't really.
Quick
have to talk.
fact.
Yeah.
Quick
that's
fact.
true.
Did you know Luke Perry was buried in a mushroom suit?
In mushroom soup.
A suit of mushrooms
Oh,
because it can grow,
He was in a.
so his body can do.
oh.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool
Huh.
idea, right?
I don't think it
That is
works
pretty
like
cool.
that, but yeah, that's kind
Yeah, it does work like that.
I know there's stuff where you can like turn yourself into a tree. Like once
Yeah.
you die, you can like put yourself in. I don't know how they do it. But, like,
You just said it the whole correctly wrong way.
Most people,
You can grow into it. You can turn into a tree. That's not how it works.
Gunner,
were you saying,
most people want to get like cremated and like I've heard of people getting cremated and wanting their ashes spread at Disney World, and then people are like, "Do you guys want ghosts? Because that's how you get ghosts."
yeah, right. I'm pretty sure that's how the Haunted Mansion fucking came about.
Yeah.
People just started doing that. Going back to the pillar thing, do you think there should be a women's wrestler on there though, or do you think there should be like a pillar for like? I don't know. I feel like the shirt. I've just been staring at this shirt, and I don't know how I feel about it.
How long have you been watching AEW, Brian? Since it came out? Okay, since it came out. Okay. That's to answer your question why there's no women on the
That's
shirt.
it. That's because they only have one women's match every month.
Hikaru Shida. I mean,
Shida could be on there.
Dude, they ruined her title run, dude.
Dude, that was not the title run. Okay, but let's talk about the Sheeta thing. That was set up That was set up so perfectly because literally I was like, really? Why the fuck would they show an award?
I was like, why would they
make it a Sheeta award? It's like, well, we know who's going to win this match, and then she lost. I was like, okay, I didn't see this one coming.
Yeah.
So I guess Serena's not an NWA anymore. Is that what I'm getting here?
She never was an NWA.
I thought she was.
No, she was just the champion.
She was their champ, but I don't think she was like, she wasn't long term or whatever.
It's bad business right there. That's bad business.
Well, that's
Have you guys been watching NWA at all?
I have
Nope.
not.
You have to pay for it, Brian. Why? No.
Fuck that shit.
No.
That's true.
No. Before we get in this controversial topic, it's bad business. Have a resurrection of a women's brand. Bring in AJ Lee as your executive producer, get everybody happy, but then make Tessa fucking Blanchard the face of your company. Really bad, dude. It's not good. Like people are. There's maybe one for every 100 negative comments. There's maybe one positive response, right. And then on top of that, not only are they doing that, they're kind of making a mockery of it because they just released Tessa Blanchard's first shirt for them, and it has a nuclear bomb on it. It says "Nuclear Tessa Blanchard."
Stop it!
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
So they're just leaning into it.
They're just leaning into it. Yeah,
I'm googling it.
I'm just
my god!
Why didn't you just make AJ she's the executive producer? Everybody's happy about AJ Lee coming. Everybody's happy about her, but Tessa. Tessa's not just a wrestler either. She has a big part in the creative part of it because a little sheet got leaked that shows who's responsible for what, and Tessa's on there.
So it'll be on Pluto. It looks like CW Seed. What the fuck is that? Anyone know? CW Seed.
CW Seed.
And Pluto platforms in December.
Well, okay, now get me if I'm wrong here. Now, isn't WoW like a sexual company?
No.
They used to have porn stars, right? They used to have porn stars on the program.
That's what Adam was trying to say. I'm almost certain that wasn't the case. It was definitely a different group.
I thought WoW was a sexual program, really.
I think y'all are thinking of something else.
It was like Glow. It was like a women's wrestling company.
It's literally called Women in Wrestling.
Yeah, it wasn't anything like sexual.
Maybe you're thinking of WoW XXX.
Yeah, right. Oh, and didn't also were you the one that said, Kyle, that not only is Tessa in the company, but her first feud is with
African American.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, way to go, guys.
What the hell's her name?
It's not gonna work.
She's a champion, I think.
She is.
As long as Tess is there, that company is gonna go nowhere.
Well, you realize that Tessa's probably going to win that championship.
She's probably not. Dude,
like they're going all board with Tessa being the face of the company.
It's not going to work.
So can we assume that we're not going to see any kind of like AEW and WoW crossover?
I highly doubt that. How old have y'all seen the meme that people made? People's taking their logo where it's like WoW, women of wrestling under it, and it says WoW. That's so racist.
Oh, I think Tom's Customs made that. Yeah.
It's fucking great. Wow, that's racist.
Oh. Yeah, man. I don't know how. I saw they have. Isn't Izzy part of it? Right, Izzy from like Bailey.
Izzy's part of it. I feel like I get she's a kid. She probably don't understand, but man, she's not starting off good.
No,
by being like as close to Tessa as she is.
Buddy with Tessa right now. Yeah. I don't know about that, man. This is a weird. Like.
Yep. But
it's awesome that AJ's back. But
whenever it got announced that Tessa was signed to WoW, they actually the people who reported it also reported that they confirmed that neither AEW or WWE offered her anything. Like nobody wanted her.
Jesus Christ!
It's the same reason why.
It's bad when WWE doesn't offer you something.
It's the same reason why Marty's in Puerto Rico.
You know? I heard about that he returned in Puerto Rico.
He's already back?
Yes.
I know it was announced. I didn't know.
Apparently he has a new look too.
He's got like super long hair and I think
probably a mask.
He's probably one of the mask guys on Rampage.
Oh, Martinez Skrull.
It's gonna be him and Teddy Hart or something.
Oh, dude, can you imagine? He's like, fuck it, Marty Skrull and Teddy Hart face the Lucha Bros for the tag championships.
Oh,
we're just like, well, fuck it. Why don't you guys bring in Tessa while you're at it?
Seriously, let's see. When was this? September 28th, 2021. So the company made a comment about we're fully aware of the allegations against him.
No, you're not.
So,
I thought you meant Tessa. I was like, no, you're not.
No. Yeah, they're talking about
they're fully aware and they don't care because they're Puerto Rican. It's not being racist or anything. I'm just saying it's another part of the country.
Does it say Skrull? Oh, where'd it go?
I mean,
Skrull
we
is
do
struggling
realize
for work and came to us. If the investigation got serious again, we'd obviously cut things off, same as with any other talent.
So they're looking at it a legal way, and I understand because think about it. People that really attacked him is the Americans. I mean, we're like, dude, if you don't come to, we know, like we said before on this podcast, I'm sure we said it. It for whatever reason why they do it over there, it was legal over there. But we said, hey, we're not going to accept you because guess what? It's not legal over here. So you can't win the hearts of fans. You can't do that.
Well, I mean, I don't give a shit what's legal. I know you're not saying. No, I know.
But you cannot come over here and expect us to love you because we don't deal with that. We don't do that shit over here. Damn. Clear cut print.
Yeah.
Moving on from that.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we don't like.
Hey, it's news. It's news, dude.
Yes, it is news, but we also are under a time limit.
That's right, 1 hour.
Right, so let's go through Dynamite real quick. All right, so Cheetah lost, even though they had an award made for D. What'd y'all think of that?
I enjoyed it. I like that it was like threw us off. I mean, I don't know, them having like the whole like the trophy and everything kind of made it seem like something fishy was going to go on, but I'm glad that they went and they did it like this. I think it's pretty cool.
Wasn't Diva heel before she got hurt?
She was slowly turning heel.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did she get hurt? I don't remember her getting hurt. Has she
got
just been
hurt.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Whoops. Well, good thing that she's back. Yeah.
One thing I really do not like, and it's not anything about the match or what happened, is that they don't capitalize on these women's matches each week because there's only one. So it just kind of feels like, so when they announced the 50th match for Sheeta, I'm like, dude, why don't you continue this Anna Jay and Ty storyline on Dynamite instead of doing that? Maybe they could have done that on Rampage.
But now, that's a good segue into the next segment. The big news of Dynamite. Maybe this means we'll get 2 women's matches at least on the card every week. We got the announcement for the long-rumored TBS championship for the women's division. With
beautiful belt.
Beautiful belt with a tournament kicking off in January when Dynamite moves to TBS. Yeah, so Dynamite's moving to TBS. Rampage is staying on TNT. So I wonder if that means Rampage is going to have the TNT championship, and then Dynamite's going to be the one with the TBS championship.
Do you think there will ever be any like crossover? Like, do you think we'll see the TNT on TBS and vice versa? I mean,
still don't like.
It's not that big of a deal.
I still don't like the idea of making them the name of those titles. I still don't like that idea.
I think it's more of a network. It's
more slaving to the company other than
the belts.
But still,
not necessarily AEW.
Now I'm going to say this, and I don't watch WWE, but USA never told them to make a USA title. You know what I mean?
It's like they kind of did.
I'm just saying it's like a slave to the company kind of thing.
Yeah, USA was the one who wanted the 24/7 championship.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm just saying,
name it the UFC title, but although they already have a US title, so technically,
I just really hate. Because what a TNT title represents in AEW, I really hate for them to like not have this deal with them anymore and have to get rid of that title and all the history that it brings. You know, Brody. That's what I'm scared of.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because you'd have to let go of all that legacy because that's a branded championship for a syndicated television thing you're not on anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
so they had a promo. Like video package showing like different competitors for the tournament. Just a shot in the dark. Who do y'all think is going to be the first champion? Because I don't think not everybody in that package is who's all in it. I think there's a lot more unannounced.
Yeah,
Jade.
You think Jade?
Dude, it's obvious. It's obvious.
Why is it obvious? I don't think it's obvious.
Why is it obvious? Because Jade is beating Nyla.
Well, that's true.
True.
Nyla is usually the person that beats everyone else.
Sometimes they like to do the unexpected and service.
Right. Give it to Abaddon. Give it to Abaddon.
I'm going to go with Chris Statlander.
Any reason why?
Maybe Ruby.
What?
Any reason why, Kyle?
Nope, just a guess.
No. Oh, no.
Just a guess. What about, is there any possibility it could be Sky Blue? Like, this is a first match, and then her and Jade end up facing off in the finals.
Yeah.
And then Sky goes over.
But her beating Jade, though?
Yeah, I know. That would be bad for Jade.
Did Jade just squash her?
She did.
Jade literally squashed her. Like, did not stand a fucking chance.
It wasn't even competitive at all. But that's why I'm saying maybe it'll be a fun
match on Rampage.
What'd you say?
So they put a dark match on Rampage.
Hey, be nice. So why is it on dark?
Be nice. You have two programs where you have squash matches. Why are you throwing them on your fucking TV shows?
Yeah, but no one wants to see a squash dark match.
That's true.
Like,
but no one wants to see a WWE match. A squash match on TV. That's what I call them. WWE matches.
After that, we got probably the best segment, in my opinion, on the show. We see Arn Anderson outside, and you see a house in the background. You're not quite sure yet what, and he's burning something in like a fire thing, and then all of a sudden, Cody Rhodes steps out on the balcony. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And Arn is in his front yard burning shit.
You just wanted to get his attention, man. So fucking funny.
I love that whole segment. That was fucking great.
I did too. A lot of people kind of shit on it, but I thought it was
Cody walking
good
out there
on both parties.
He's like, what? Hey, man, hey, there was no reason to burn that suit. That's a good suit. And he takes his tie.
Don't burn the tie. And then he just burns the tie.
If this doesn't lead to Cody turning heel, I don't know what the fucking point is.
Oh, it has to. But what does that mean for Arn, though? And like, what about the whole Nightmare family? Like, I don't know. I can't see them.
It's fucking great. I want them to keep doing this stuff where Arn just like openly disrespecting Cody in his front yard at that.
Oh man!
Oh god, it was great.
So is this going to culminate into a promo where we have the camera zoom out and it's just Arn with a gun to Cody's head? You better win the next match. You better win the next match.
He's just going to keep like torturing him.
Yeah, you better win the next psychological by any means necessary, and then that's what Cody's
physical torture.
Come on, Lee.
Come on.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget him. I'll never forget him.
Come on, Lee. And I'm like, Lee, the guy who lost like all of his matches.
No, it would be good if you had Dustin in there, and then Dustin takes Arn's side. And Dustin takes Arn's side. Then we have
a little.
I need my brother.
A little funny thing to interject with that. So, like I've said before, I unshamefully have been watching Rose to the Top. It's actually a really good fucking show, not gonna lie. You see a lot of fun backstage stuff in AEW. Well, during they were doing the Cody Anthony Ogogo thing. They were showing like the weigh-in. It's so weird watching it because you have to like ignore kayfabe because literally QT Marshall is hanging out with the Nightmare family on the Nightmare family bus, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like he's going to fight his team. Right. That makes no sense. Well, at the weigh-in, apparently
it's not a good look, really, for me.
At the weigh-in, what they were doing between Anthony and Cody, I guess I didn't see it on TV, but that actually did not go the way they wanted to at all. Yeah. That was absolutely a shit show segment to the point that because apparently the scale wasn't working, and Tony Khan was literally, it showed Tony Khan in the background like literally going, hey, somebody wrapped him the fuck up.
Really?
Because they were taking too long. And Cody said he was sitting there while Paul White was doing the scales, and he was whispering 218, 218, say 218. Because they were trying to hurry the fuck up. Because apparently also one of the sports teams in Jacksonville had just won a game in the background, and their whole thing when they win is they shoot fireworks everywhere, and you can hear fireworks going off in the background.
Oh
and he told Anthony Go, kick the fucking scale, dude. Kick the scale.
Yeah.
He wouldn't kick the
Yeah, that whole segment was just a shit show to the point that like Tony Khan was even cussing. He was like,
he was like,
see, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
That's how Rose Top is, though. It's like part of it's Cody Brandy stuff, yeah, but most of it is AEW backstage stuff.
But part of it is contradicting what they're trying to portray, though, dude.
Well,
because it's not for wrestling fans.
We all know
it's not for wrestling fans after the wrestling show, Brian.
But it's well, that's true. It's right after the wrestling show.
It is right after.
If it wasn't, then I would give you a pass on that.
Well, then who's it for?
They also implemented a Dynamite thing within Rose to the Top, but like during Rose to the Top, the first commercial, they showed Hangman's first promo.
Yeah, but I think they did that because of what? Yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh, didn't they do something? I saw that actually. I thought that was actually pretty interesting. They said like it was going to be an unaired promo or something, right? I thought that was actually pretty cool to get you to kind of stick around for Road to the Top.
Well, it was just because, Hangman, it was just because of what happened. I think
right.
So.
Did you see what he said?
He
pretty funny actually.
I did not actually.
It was something about like how the reason why he's back.
Yeah, he said he had a baby.
Yeah, well, he's out of like PTO or something. He's like,
he's out of
time
off. When he came out, that's what he said. Finally showed up to work.
Right on his graphic.
Did you see whenever on his graphic when he was walking out, it said finally showed up to work. That was fucking great. But next, moving on from that, Sami Kavar and Bobby Fish. How'd you like that match? I thought it was
match of the night for me.
Really?
I liked it.
I thought it was kind of. I'm with MJ. I thought it was kind of.
They kind of. Okay. First off, for the first 4 minutes, Bobby Fish was just striking knees. That's all he was doing and kicking.
I loved it.
He wasn't doing any moves. And then I think they didn't know what to do at first.
Really? I
no,
thought that
I
was
mean,
like such a good match.
well, I mean, it like transitioned into a good match, but I think the first part they were kind of feeling each other out a little bit in real life.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was a good showing for Bobby. I mean, I kind of forgot how he's like wrestles as a singles guy. Just so like used to seeing him with like a group of dudes and shit breaking down. But I thought this was a perfect singles match for him. And they did announce, I'm sure you guys saw it, he's signed.
What?
So,
Oh my god, that's a shocker! Holy shit! You're telling me the guy with the AEW shirt got signed?
It's very interesting though now because
him and Cole, you think they're going to do anything?
him and Cole.
And who knows? Maybe.
I mean, the only history they have is just an undisputed era.
If anybody else comes, I want it to be Kyle O'Reilly because I want Red Dragon.
Well, think about this, Kyle. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly were also in a fucking tag team called Future Shock. So you could do many things here.
They were.
Could do many things.
When was that? Was that Ring of Honor?
ROH, yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cole, had y'all like that in the middle of the fucking opening match? Instead of running and doing the thing, he stops and just does Adam Cole, baby.
Listen here, too. I just thought about this. If Kyle O'Reilly does come to AEW, do you know how they're going to book Cole versus O'Reilly? If you guys understand what I'm saying by that, have you ever seen that match in ROH?
Did you see
where
the match in NXT?
No, ROH way better. ROH way better because they actually hit each other.
Good,
they actually hit each other to the point that Adam Cole's mouth was.
Oh wow!
That's why you like the match because there was like.
It's because that was actually 1930s real professional wrestling right there.
1930s.
Oh, we're going back to that, dude. They were throwing.
Sure they were just doing like
hands.
cartwheels and shit.
No, they were throwing hands, dude. They were
monkey flips and like going through guys' legs and.
All right, let's wrap up. Let's wrap up Dynamite and move on to Rampage. So,
wrap up Dynamite. We can't talk about that botchy ass first match.
No.
What?
No,
it was botchy. You guys got to rewatch it. Rewatch it.
Anyway, main event. We got the casino ladder match, and of course, the Joker ended up being Hangman Page. No shocker there.
Yeah, Luther.
And he won. Dude, people were so behind Hangman in this match that whenever it was him and Mox on the ladder, and Mox was hitting Hangman, they were booing Mox. Mox was getting booed.
Andrade and Pac took a lot of shit in this match.
They definitely did.
I think Pac, didn't he get a concussion? I heard he got a concussion in the match.
Oh, wow.
Well, probably from that fucking Deadeye.
I liked that. I liked that everybody went after whoever they were in a feud with only. Like Pac and Andrade fought a lot.
Right.
Archer and
Mox.
Archer, yeah. Archer and Mox fought a lot, and then
are there?
And then
Yeah,
and then Matt Hardy and Orange Cassidy, of course, fought.
Yeah, because Archer went out of the ring and got Mox when he was coming through the crowd. Like they fought into the crowd.
Yeah.
Mark Henry said that Pac suffered a concussion.
No doubt.
It was the Deadeye.
No, wow.
He didn't tuck himself under enough.
No, I'm watching the back right here. Ooh.
So it's Pac's fault?
Jesus. I don't know if it was
both.
Pac's fault.
You can't put it on Hangman. He won the match.
True.
Oof.
All right, so so Dynamite was fun. Let's move on to Rampage. Rampage. We opened up with Punk and Daniel Garcia, and this was just a straight up pro wrestling match.
And Daniel Garcia
obviously
won.
That's all you had to say about it.
I wish.
Yeah.
No.
Upset of the century.
Daniel Garcia is like my honest dream match for Bryan Danielson right now. That's who I want to see Bryan Danielson face. But no, Punk and Garcia was really good, and Punk won with an Anaconda Vice, which was interesting.
Love it.
Yeah.
And he had the long tights too.
He did have long tights. Yes, he did. Mm-hmm. And also, great guy Punk. And this actually got some people actually were upset about this for some reason because they like to be pissed off about things. So at the crowd, I don't know if it was the same kid that it always is, but there was a kid dressed up as Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
On the front row. Well, after the match, Punk took off his Jordans that he just bought. That you can literally see the video of. He paid like $1,800 for.
Jesus.
He took them off and he gave them to the kid.
Saw that. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice
But
moment.
people are pissed because apparently, whenever Orange Cassidy came out there, Orange Cassidy didn't acknowledge the kid, and the kid looked upset.
Oh, so people are what, mad at Orange?
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh,
or
my God.
AEW in general for not
Oh my
doing
God.
something. I'm like, Punk gave him $1,800 fucking Jordans.
Right, he came over, got to fucking meet Punk.
It's probably what he said in his ear. Man, fuck that blonde haired motherfucker. Here goes shoes, man. I'll give you some shoes.
yeah, Punk probably whispered that. Yeah, have y'all seen that video? It's fucking hilarious. Like Punk goes in and he goes to buy it, and he puts his debit card. He goes, look, I'm gonna put my card in, and then I'm gonna not look. And I need you to hurry up and get through it because I'm gonna change my mind soon.
Did you all see the picture?
He does it and he buys it and he's like, oh, $1,800, and he's like, oh God, and he signs it, and then he looks over and he goes, hey, did you guys know that y'all have a $40,000 pair of shoes? I was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all over there?
I'm glad I'm not a sneakerhead.
Yeah, he did like that because like Punk's famous for like he doesn't like to like spend like that kind of money like on one thing like at once.
Yeah, he's usually like a pretty reasonable, seems like a reasonable guy, at least with his money.
Yeah.
$1,800 on shoes? That must be nice.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Only to give them to the kid.
Right. Only to give them to the kid, which I'm sure the kid can't even fucking fit in them. Punk is probably, what, a size, I don't know, 10, 11? 10,
I figure
10.
Punk probably signed them too, though.
You think so?
I think so, yeah.
Like, before he took them off, or
I think so, because he did something with them before.
Right. I thought he was, when he first like talked about the sneakers, I thought he was trying to point to like one of the, like, you know how he was writing everyone's initials on the sneakers. I thought he was like trying to like give it away or something. But
oh yeah,
no, I guess not.
No. So then after that, Leo Rush was backstage with Dante Martin and Matt Sydal, and basically Leo Rush is basically starting this team between Dante and Matt. But Matt is pissed because he doesn't feel that Dante has proved himself, and Leo said that Matt is the one who hasn't proved himself, and so he's going to have a chance to do that because he got him a match with CM Punk next week on Rampage.
Okay.
Yeah. So
wait. So who's Punk and Sydal next week?
Punk and Sydal. Yeah. Has Punk and Evan Bourne had a match?
I don't think so. I think in ECW. I think in ECW, yes. Yes, in ECW, not like that's long-haired CM Punk.
Yeah.
Actually, he was on an episode of Raw. May 10th. No, I'm sorry, May 13th, 2010. So almost 11 years ago.
Yeah.
He had long hair, Punk did.
Yeah, long hair Punk. But yeah, so he's facing Sydal next week on Rampage. What do you think about Leo Rush with his whole, he seems to be starting his own little faction?
Well,
honestly,
you know.
I'm hoping because the way he keeps talking about how he has money and he wants to like buy out people and stuff, I would love for him to buy out Private Party from the Hardy family office.
Well, you do know Leo Rush isn't going to wrestle in AEW, right?
I doubt it.
No, he's not, because he's wrestling in New Japan right now.
So what does that mean?
That means that this is what this means. That Leo Rush is listen to me. Listen to me, man. Just listen to me for a minute. He signed AEW, but not as a wrestler, because he is still hurt and he's finishing out his New Japan contract. He's not doing very good wrestling because he's still hurt.
So so you don't think he's going to wrestle for AEW?
He's just going to do what he did in WWE with his little. Wasn't that him with Lashley? Was that him with Lashley?
Yeah. Bobby Lashley, my man. Yeah.
My man smells like money, looks like money, tastes like money, and we're like, wait, what?
Oh, actually, you know what? It seems like
I miss Abraham Washington, don't you guys?
Oh my God, no. Punk and
I'm
Punk and Evan Bourne have had
is going to fight because he's literally on the active roster.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, fellas.
No. Let's see. No.
I'm no.
No.
Yes, he's
Matt Sydal.
New Japan Leo Rush just faced Tom Lawler in Strong.
So?
Why isn't he wrestling AEW? Huh? Tell me that. Hello?
Well, because the
Kyle,
whole thing with
because he's doing something else right now.
He's doing two things right now, Kyle.
no, I know, but the whole New Japan thing wasn't that all because like he was hurt and he wanted to retire, but he had the dates, so he had to fulfill them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying right now.
So maybe AEW is just like taking their time with him. I think he's eventually going to wrestle. I think it would be
gonna
insane for him
wrestle.
not to.
I don't want him to.
Why? What?
Why?
I'm not saying he's a bad
fucking
wrestler.
great.
I'm not saying he's a bad wrestler, but they have a lot of people on that active roster. You could do with a manager.
Why are you saying he's a bad wrestler, though?
Did you not just see what I just said?
Oh man! Or they could bring in Bobby Lashley and pair him back up with him, and
so we can just fucking make out Alana again. Cool.
I was just gonna say that, and rekindle with stuff with him and Rusev. Call him Rusev.
Please
do that.
When are they gonna come out the Miro Day shirts?
I don't know.
Oh,
that's his. He made that shit.
Yeah,
totally.
So after that, we had the tag team championship match between the Acclaimed and the Lucha Bros. I don't know about y'all. Oh, dude, Max Caster's rap was great. It was fucking hilarious. I forgot what all it said in there, but he mentioned something. Some guy in Philly, I forgot who it was, who everybody hates. Yeah, Ben Simmons. Yeah, he mentioned something along the lines of him, and
uncultured swine.
The crowd started chanting "Fuck Ben Simmons."
Yeah, they fucking hate him in Philly.
Yeah, but the claim. I don't care. If it won't happen anytime soon, I want to see the Acclaim have the tag championships because they're fucking great. I love them.
They are good.
There's a lot more teams that deserve that before them.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Well, yeah, but I'm not saying anytime
Jericho
soon.
and Hager.
No, absolutely.
Kang and Hangman. No, I'm saying all the people that aren't actually tag teams. Serpentico and Luther.
The Acclaimed are great. I love them.
Luther's a tag team. Him and Serpentico.
I just said that.
Chaos Project.
Yeah.
But it's not like but they're not really. Luther's hasn't been on TV since that Jericho match.
What, was that the main event?
But yeah.
Yeah, it was.
What was that again? Was that Jericho's anniversary?
Anniversary show, remember? Yeah.
Anniversary show, but then
talking on Twitter about how he's going to show everybody how they're wrong about Luther. And yeah.
They were right.
Yeah.
They were right.
Dude,
which is okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, not everybody's cut out for the main show.
Yeah, exactly. What was the other thing we were going to talk? Oh, Tony's tweet. That was something that we.
Tony's tweet.
We hadn't even talked about that. We can round out the show with that.
Dude, before we finish Rampage.
Well, we started with that.
We talked about the squash match, but we didn't talk about the main event of Rampage, which was the FTW Championship Philly street fight between Ricky Starks and Brian Cage. And I don't know if y'all saw the tweet a couple days before this. It was fucking great. Brian Cage tweeted at Ricky Starks. He said, "Where's the Philly street fight?" And Ricky Starks retweeted him, said, "In Philly, you big dumb bitch."
let me say something real quick. This feud sucks.
It does suck. It's going on way too long.
It's stale. It's braille.
But
it sucks.
Hook did come in and low blow Brian Cage, so Hook got in on the action. So.
But didn't Hook get hit, clotheslined or something?
Yeah, he did. But it's still Hook.
Did they announce when Hook's first match?
CM Hook. I hope it's against CM Punk.
Yeah, what happened? What happened with that rivalry?
Sin Hook.
Sin Hook. Oh my god.
And they also did a ECW tribute at the end of the show.
They did. But get this. Do you know people are a little upset about that?
Yep.
Because they didn't include Christian, two-time ECW champion.
Two-time ECW champion, man. They were doing the originals, though.
Yep.
He's not a Hammerstone Ballroom original. We'll put that out there.
Who did they have? Well, I know they had Crowbar. They had Blue Meanie come out for matches, I think, right?
Yeah.
Why Crowbar? Why Crowbar?
Crowbar had a match on Darker Elevation.
Yeah, he faced Joey Janela.
Yeah,
because Crowbar wrestled in the old ECW as Devin Storm.
But still, he was in WCW longer.
Hey, you know what happens tonight, don't you guys?
Yeah, Wilder and Fury.
No, Mox.
Yeah, it does happen tonight, but
Mox engages tonight.
Fuck GCW, man.
Yeah, fuck GCW.
What?
Fuck
Well,
Cardona.
Outlaw Mud Show Wrestling bullshit.
Well, Mox and Gage is facing, and then Cardano's going to get his ass beat by Effie, hopefully.
Yes, we're not. No, I don't
But
care.
anyway.
Wait,
Not getting-
I saw. Isn't what's his name on the show
and
too?
Suzuki's facing, I think, Janela. If I'm not
No, he's
mistaken.
facing. Isn't he facing Daniel Garcia?
Is he?
Yeah, I'm pretty
No,
sure he's
I think
facing.
I think
Daniel.
it's
No, I think he
no,
already faced that. He
Yeah,
did
that
that
was-
last night.
He already
that was
faced that.
for
He already
that
faced
was for
that.
Beyond, I think.
Yeah.
Wait,
That was for a different
last
one.
night, dude, he faced CM Punk last night.
Yeah, but
Kyle, what the fuck?
he faced Suzuki last night as well.
How,
Dumbass.
Kyle? What is Rampage taped, Kyle? Why is a
But
1 hour
anyway.
show taped?
But anyway, the FTW Championship main event. I'm hoping this is the end of this feud.
It sucks.
It sucks, and honestly, like, I don't know. Then again, it's like it seems like that's the only thing they're doing with Brian Cage, which I'm not too upset about.
Did Hobbs get hurt or something?
No,
No. Why?
he's already had matches with Brian Cage.
I'm just saying he didn't get involved.
He did.
Why would you say, why, you know
He
what I
literally
mean?
got
dude?
involved. He literally jumped in.
Talking about
And-
throughout this whole rivalry thing, kind of. I mean, he has, but it's just, he's like the back afterthought. Is he hurt?
No, he's not hurt.
He literally
He
just
got
had a match
involved.
with
Did
Punk
you just hear
recently.
Kyle? He got involved.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch Rampage.
No, that's your problem.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
I only saw one part of
yeah,
Rampage.
yeah. I'm hoping that this feud's kind of over with.
It
This
has to
commercial.
be. Also, how come? Why weren't they wearing like jeans and cowboy boots? Why were they wearing
Well,
full fucking gear?
It's a street
fight.
fight. Come on.
Jesus. Wrestling 101.
It seems the
guys.
only people who know how to do a street fight is the bunkhouse stampede between the Butcher and Blade and
Yeah.
Dustin and QT Marshall,
Yeah.
which is one of my low-key favorite tag matches in AEW that a lot
pretty
of
good.
people kind of slept on. It was fucking great. Okay.
Pretty good. I also like the what was this? Was it a street fight or no DQ? Best friends
Butcher.
and
Parking lot brawl. That was
Yeah.
super great.
Yeah,
That-
Santana Ortiz. And
Yeah,
Santana
that one was
Ortiz.
great. And my all-time favorite one though is Butcher and Blade and Young Bucks. The way that they just literally had Young Bucks walking into him and finding them and be like, "Oh, come on, we're doing this right now in the kitchen." It's fucking great.
Oh god.
Okay, so before we wrap it up, so that's Rampage. Cool. Next week's card. So next week, Friday is Rampage. Dynamite is not going to be on Wednesday next week. It's going to be on Saturday for some reason. I forgot what. There's something sports that's happening on Wednesday.
Wednesday, probably the baseball playoffs, maybe
something like that.
I don't know.
But also next week is the start of the Jericho Cruise. So there's going to be the Jericho Cruise is during Dynamite and Rampage. So for all you who bought tickets to the Jericho Cruise, you kind of got fucked because you're not getting a live Dynamite.
Right.
You might get Dark and Elevation, maybe.
I love that Dynamite too, dude.
Did you see Kyle who's just announced for the cruise?
Yes, I know. I'm fucking.
I was going to
pissed.
text you, but I figured you.
Fucking pissed. Yeah, fucking Dan Halson. God damn.
Yeah. What does he call him? Chris Judas finally paid
Chris
him.
Judas. Yeah, yeah. He literally he went on Jericho's podcast a couple weeks ago, and
Right.
he actually referred to him as Chris Judas the entire time. He was in character the entire time. It was great.
Does he ever do podcasts like not in character?
Yeah, he's done one where basically this interview talking about ROH like during the pandemic, and Dan Halson himself is going over his career.
Mhm.
It's like 2 hours long. The first half is him in character, and the second half is him out of
Oh,
character. And then his interview with Chris Van Vliet was him without face paint and everything. And they kayfabe it by saying that Chris Van Vliet had like really expensive camera equipment that was able to give Danhausen a human face for the interview. It's fucking great.
Oh my god!
But anyway, so Rampage next Friday, Dynamite next Saturday, not Wednesday. For Rampage, so far we have CM Punk and Matt Sydal, Ruby Soho and the Bunny. That should be a fun one. And then the Men of the Hour and Junior Dos Santos versus the Inner Circle, which is
Men of the Year.
Men of the
Men of the
God
Hour.
damn it! Yeah,
Leo
Men of the
Rush.
Year, Men of the Year, which is going to be Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Jake Hager. And then On Dynamite, we had Dante Martin and Malachi Black. Can't fucking wait for that.
It's gonna be a good
It's
one.
going to steal the show.
Yeah.
It's probably Lucha Bros versus Brian Danielson versus Bobby Fish, and then Lucha Bros versus for the tag championships. Lucha Bros versus a mass tag team known only to be close friends of Andrade.
The Conquistadors.
I wonder who it is.
I want it to be the Conquistadors.
It's gonna be interesting.
What did we say? Laredo Kid, Viking. What's the name? MJ Vikino Jr.
Vikingo Jr. and
Vikingo
Texano
Jr.
Jr.
Yeah, that could be it. Who knows?
Isn't Texano MLW?
Not only that, next
No.
on Dynamite, they announced that there's going to be a world title eliminator tournament for Full Gear, and the bracket's going to be announced on Dynamite, which means it's basically going to be like last year, how we had the world title eliminator tournament through the week, and then the finals was at Full Gear. But then it's not going to affect the championship match that we all know is going to be.
Yeah, they're just setting stuff up on the same night.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of
we
confusing.
all know it's going to be Kenny and Heyman. Like it has.
Do we
to
know?
be at this point.
Do we know how many potential people are in the tournament?
No, they just announced the tournament. That's it.
I
But
did
yeah.
see. Speaking of
that's
tournaments,
that.
though, wait, when does the tournament start?
The bracket's going to be announced on Dynamite Saturday.
Saturday.
So it'll probably be the following week.
So probably the next week, maybe.
Okay. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but in WWE world,
Oh God,
they're doing King of the Ring on Monday.
King of the Ring.
Of
Didn't they just
course.
do the Queen's Crown tournament that was absolute shit?
And they just did the draft too, so they're trying to like pile up.
Because
Right.
I know people were pissed because apparently like Liv Morgan and somebody else got eliminated first round. And they're just like, well, so much for building up new stars.
Right. And I'm almost
New
certain
stars?
Yeah,
How's Liv Morgan a new star?
because
But
she
they haven't
hasn't
done anything with
never
her.
gotten the push that anything
right.
I wonder why.
because they don't know how to use her.
Well, probably because she doesn't know how to use herself. Okay.
I don't know. About
And
that.
also, so there's only 8 people in the tournament.
Yeah.
And the finals are at Crown Jewel. So
So the tournament's there's no reason for the tournament then, because
No.
every tournament at Crown Jewel has meant nothing.
right,
Whoa.
nothing.
They
Zero.
just said not to mention that on air.
Oh, to Tony?
Oh,
No. The CJ word. They said don't.
CJ word.
Yeah, the crown.
Oh, Crown Jewel.
Oh,
Oh, not to say that.
Just say don't even mention it. Okay.
Gotcha. But here's the other thing, and I know I'm kind of getting off track, but first of all, there's only 8 people, okay? And so the semifinals is Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor. Sami Zayn's not going to fucking Saudi Arabia. He's been one of the most like outspoken about.
Yeah,
all
why would
those
they do
shows.
that? That is so predictable.
So obviously Finn's going to go to the finals. I don't know. It's very silly.
What the fuck?
The whole
Just
thing
because
is-
his fucking gear. It's just because of his gear.
no,
No.
and his
because-
beliefs on like.
Because
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
You
I
know what
know.
I mean, dude.
I know.
wow, that's shitty.
It is very shitty.
All right, well,
Well, to wrap this up,
Yeah.
one more thing. So, speaking of WWE, they announced that next Friday, SmackDown is going to be on FS1, and they're going to do a super packed show where they're going to go 30 minutes over. Well, that means that for 30 minutes, SmackDown and Rampage are going head to head. Well, when this was announced, Tony Khan had to tweet about it, unfortunately. And he said, let it load up. 1 second.
you
All
didn't
good.
just have it.
He said, I saw you're doing a half hour head to head with us. I can't wait to finally beat your main show head to head. It's been a long time coming. See you next Friday for Rampage. Now,
Mm-hmm.
to me,
One thing wrong about that, SmackDown is definitely not their main show.
I think he was like trying to be a dick, kinda. I mean, honestly, I think he was trying to say that
But-
SmackDown's better than Raw, even though everyone knows Raw is their flagship show.
yeah.
Maybe.
To me, honestly, this is kind of unprofessional for a CEO of a company to be openly tweeting
Right,
about
like-
this. Like this
yeah.
this seems like something like fans would do.
Right.
Maybe Tino Sabatelli hacked his Twitter.
Yeah, man, that's what I was gonna say. Sorry, someone hacked my tweet. I apologize. I don't know, Kyle. I see what you're saying, but I kind of like it. I like someone going after Vince a little bit. Not that like I definitely don't want to see WWE fail. Like it's good when there's like more than one.
I mean,
company.
honestly, if we had to wait almost 3 years for Tony to be unprofessional,
I don't know if we've had to wait 3 years.
well, remember because he always used to still.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I think so.
He's got Punk and Cole, dude, and Bryan Danielson.
That's what I was gonna say,
now he's feeling prim now, dude. He's feeling
exactly
real prim.
right. Maybe before he wasn't feeling all that good. I mean, I'm sure he was proud of his roster, but I mean, now it's kind of fucking getting out of control. How
what is
insane
really weird? We'll annex CM Punk out of here, but I mean, when you're taking the guy's talent, you're feeling some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like he's contacted them. Hey, come to my company. They're all saying we chose AEW.
Right. They all want to go there. No, I know.
Yeah.
I
Like Ruby Soho said on her interview that it wasn't a matter of AEW contacting her. It was she was hoping that she had a place in AEW.
Because if you're a talent, I mean, you're looking at AEW, you're like, do I want to have fun? And that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
I haven't been having fun because I had to been reading off scripts and doing these 3-minute matches and choreographing my shit so to the prim.
right.
And I got Paul Heyman in my ear. Do this.
Right.
Yeah, Malachi recently said, and he was on AEW Unrestricted. He said that in NXT they would script his promos, and it was really hard for him because he's Dutch. So he said like he can speak English, but when it comes to reading off a script, he has to translate it, and it's harder for him. And so it was really tough for him to do promos.
Oh wow, I didn't even consider that.
Yeah.
Wait, is that it? So wait, he speaks. Oh, I know he speaks Dutch, but I didn't know that they had like a whole different.
Yeah, he would have to it's hard for I guess he said it's one thing for him to speak it, but for him to read it on a promo, he has to translate it for himself, and it's hard.
Yeah.
Speaking of Malachi Black, there's a page that we have, and it has not been touched since someone asked me to helm that page.
Has it not?
So I appreciate everyone still liking my pages. I appreciate everyone still liking my pages, even though I'm on post strike.
Now, why are you on a post strike again? What's the whole?
Because Kyle will not put a damn post on the House of Black page.
Oh,
trying to start an empire,
right?
And he's turning into a monopoly,
right?
So I appreciate everyone still liking my pages. Everyone in the live chat, thank you for making the live chat better than the group thread. I fucking love that. I love you guys for that. You guys are doing it.
I've actually seen a decline in the live chat versus the comment thread here recently.
I think Kyle's trying to undercut you. I think that's what's going on. He's like sabotaging it somehow.
So now I'm just going to go to other AEW groups and just get people from there and just put them in the live chat.
Talk shit about the discussion group.
Fucking put a picture of Suge Knight. You want to come to a real group, to a real chat? People not all up in the promos, not telling you their opinions. Come to AEW discussion.
That's right. Come to AEW discussion group. Not that Death Row Record bullshit. No,
and marked out. Come to marked out.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that too. But most importantly, AEW discussion Facebook group. That's the bread and butter. That's where we all kind of congregate, and that's how we all met. Shit.
That is how we met.
Yeah. I've never even I'm sure we've mentioned it, but I've never met MJ in real life.
I've never met any of you.
I obviously met Alex. I met Kyle. I met Carmen from Carmen Childers AVTech.com. Happy birthday also. Happy belated birthday.
I believe if there's going to be the first person I ever meet, it's going to be Pat.
You think so? Well, you both live in the same state, don't you?
What?
Don't you live in Ohio?
Do I live in Chicago, dude?
Wait. Oh, I thought you lived in Ohio.
Illinois,
no, you live in Ohio. He's in Chicago. That's right.
He's in Illinois.
Yeah.
He's Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Illinois.
Yeah. Also, support Gunner. Gunner.
He's been trying to get a spot this whole podcast.
This entire podcast, because I'm not paying him any attention.
But we will be back next week. Or actually, I'm sorry. Kyle, do you have any plugs or anything? Or MJ, do you have any other pages? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you guys off.
Just usual plugs.
The usual ones.
AEW,
Sting, Pac.
our discussion group.
Marked Out Wrestling. Yeah.
Join the comment thread. Each
I'm
week
not
on the
Sting.
group.
I'm not Sting. I'm not Sting, by the way, guys. I'm not Sting.
He's
I
not
really hope
Thunder
people
Rosa.
aren't thinking you're Sting. Hush.
No, I don't know why he thought.
Danhausen, Fanhausen group.
Mm-hmm.
Best Danhausen group on the internet.
That's right.
I think it's the only group, honestly, but yeah, best still.
It's a good one. It's definitely a good one.
I mean, he's literally in it, so.
The Cornette one was getting there, but that one's kind of cooled off a little bit.
I know. I wish people would let me post what I want to post on there. But
Yeah. All right. Well, Gunner's telling us to get off and
hashtag book
here.
Gunner.
Yeah, book
Hashtag
Gunner.
book
Hashtag book Gunner. Thank you guys for listening. And I mean, we'll be back next week, right? There's no reason why we wouldn't be back next week. So
I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna do next week because Rampage is on Friday and Dynamite's on Saturday.
So we just do Sunday.
We could do
It's
a Sunday.
Yeah,
just
Sunday.
easy.
Yeah.
On the holiest days, you know. How are we gonna end this one? What let's see.
Have Arn Anderson burning Cody's shit.
The big show Cody's been starring on. He's not thinking about his reality show. Right now, Cody's just too Hollywood.
This is symbolic of the same thing Malachi Black did. Coming in an unlocked door. Oh, somebody's finally aware that I'm here. Come on down, Cody, see what's going on. Last week, everybody thought that he walked out on Cody. At the end of it, you finally realized I'm here.
And good night, Ben.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle RavePro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.